Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity back for another podcast. How many weeks in are we now?
Too many.
We're in quite a way, and we're back to how it all begun. Just us two.
Living the dream, Jack.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's not that, we've had anyone drop out on us or anything.
No, we haven't this week. Have we?
I'm joking.
We just couldn't find a guest.
VIPs only, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's quite nice. You know what the best thing is? To have some space.
It is.
Because this table is quite cramped, and to get three people behind it and still stay in shot, it's an effort.
It is. You guys don't appreciate this. All the pain we go through.
And especially, the worst one was when we had Simon on, poor old Simon. He rocked up in his three-piece suit. We had a horrific heat wave here in England. It was like 34 that day, wasn't it?
He was sweating so much.
There was sweat dripping off his face. I think you could see it in the video. And
what a boy, though.
Yeah, let's have a look back. We have had some brilliant guests on, haven't we? I think we've done ourselves proud.
We've well and truly done EDP and Archon, haven't we?
Archon's complete. Yeah. Radio Norfolk's pretty much complete, except for Phil Daly.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to get Phil.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Phil's a good guy.
Go on, Phil. Come on.
If you're watching, Phil, very unlikely, but if you're watching, I love Phil's voice. Phil has the perfect radio voice. Who else have we done? John Rogers, that was a good one.
Very good.
And then further back, Butler, Gorham, Big Dave, Snads.
Oh, Snads was funny.
Stuart Hodge.
Hodgie, an hour late.
Who's been your favourite guest so far?
Oh, that's a really, really tough question. Honestly, I do. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to say John Rogers.
Okay.
BGH, because he was just so funny.
Yeah.
I guess he just brought out the relaxed side in us as well. We just chilled out and we just, Actually, you know what? I quite like John Rogers' approach to the whole Norwich City thing, because really, you can take it so seriously all the time, but it comes to the point where you think, we are Norwich. Like, we're always punching above our weight. Yes, we expect the world. Yes, we want our club to do well. But come on, guys. Let's cheer up a little bit.
It's nice, isn't it? I think my favourite was probably Stuart Hodge. Solely because he rocked up an hour late, so we filmed this at 7 o'clock on a Monday night. It was 8:10 and we were like, Stuart...
I had my pyjamas on.
Stuart's either dead or he's incredibly lost.
Yeah.
And luckily, it was neither. He just completely forgot.
He's just one of a kind.
And then he came up with that commentary moment, which was...
I tell you what, he did make up for being late with that moment.
He did make up. But anyway, it's just us two this week. The next couple of weeks, we can't exactly say who it is just yet, but they're big guests.
They're big.
Bigger than we've ever had on the channel before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say the next two will put some smiles on some faces.
Yeah. Definitely. Anyway, let's get into this week's news. This story, as soon as I saw it, I was like, right, Chris is probably just throwing a party. Russ Martin has signed a new contract at the club. Daniel Farker says he wants to stay on as captain.
Yeah.
Thoughts? By the way, thanks to Free Treats, you can't see our treats, but they have come up with the goods this week. We have a horrendous amount of chocolate, a diabetic's nightmare.
My heaven, though. Sorry for the rustling if you're listening on iTunes.
Tell you what, though, mate, the flake, it's a tough one to eat.
It's not ideal, is it? But, sometimes you're just in the mood for a flake.
You are.
Thanks to Free Treats UK.
Links in the description. Go sign up. You can have some free treats too. Russ Martin.
I mean, my first observation from it is... look, of course, I'm delighted. I'll go into that. My first observation is exactly what happened with Jacob Murphy when all the palaver about him came out. You notice that as soon as Russ signs a contract, everyone's like, you know what, Russ? You're a nice guy. I've always believed in you, Russ. You know what, Russ? I really think you're the best thing since sliced bread. And don't get me wrong, I love that because I'm totally in the Russ club. But I think what it says is that a lot of our supporters of late have been quite fickle with our players But you know what? I'm absolutely buzzing that Russ has signed. You need to keep players like Russ at the club. You have to. He's the cement in what was last season a very bad mix of different materials that just didn't blend together. And I think he cares more than anyone. I do genuinely believe that. I think he's got a lot of time for all of the supporters, which is vital for any player. I think more players need to be like that. If I was to honestly write down on paper what the ideal Norwich City player would be, let's take away the footballing perspective, it would be Ross Martin. He leads off the pitch. He leads on the pitch. He trains hard. He's known for training hard. Yeah. I mean, and he's not a shit player. People that are like, he's not,
Do you think he was playing out of position? Because I still don't see him as a centre-back.
Do you?
And
Well, I'm sure he would say that he is a centre-back.
Why?
Because he plays centre-back for Scotland, and that's what they all say.
Right-back, I will all, like...
His glory is under Lambert.
Yeah, he was one of the best right-backs in the league.
I know. Well, he
so
was.
Why was he shifted to centre-back? Because you
Hewson
know deep
effect.
down he's not a centre-back.
To be honest with you, Jack, as long as we keep clean sheets...
But we didn't last season.
No, I know.
And he was
I'm not denying that. Yeah, but
so we
the whole defence was a letdown last season. He'd admit that.
Yeah, but he was a part of that defence.
Yeah, but they were all part of that defence.
The argument...
and by the way, so was John Ruddy. Oh, John. The disciple, John Ruddy.
Michael McGovern's in for a bit. The argument I've seen from a few Norwich City fans today, that certainly doesn't make up the whole, but Pinto stayed, Martin stayed, Closer stayed.
Surprised Closer stayed.
Well, he hasn't stayed just yet. He could still leave, but that was the same defence that leaked the second most amount of goals in the Championship last season. Yeah. Why have we still installed faith in them players?
I think Farke due to financial restrictions, has to give it a go.
Yeah.
I think under the right management and the right coaching, I believe that we can shore it up. We can block it out, and I do just think they need managing better. I really do. I think they've all got it. They've got it. They just completely ballsed it up last season. I don't think we've got any problem going forward. Yes, it is an eye-opener that we've kept a lot of those players. For me, Tim Close, he would have been the first person, having expressed an interest to leave the club, I would have wanted to move on. But look, he's here. I'm willing to give him another chance, and this is it. Let's give them another chance. I know people will be like, oh, but we always do this. We always do it on morals. We always do this. But we're Norwich City. We have to do it this way. We ain't got the money to just cut off players and bring in new players. But, yeah.
Do you think Russ will be a starting player next season?
I think to start off with, yes, I certainly do. I think he needs to be that player that gels the new ones in, and having him on the pitch will help with that. Don't get me wrong. I think that Russ he won't deny he's only got a few years left in him. That's why he's been given a new contract, and rightly so. I mean, the amount of times you've seen, Norwich City legends leave the football club, and yes, by the way, he is a Norwich City legend. The amount of times you've seen Norwich City legends not given new contracts short of the mark is very frustrating. So I'm delighted that he's been given a contract. I'm delighted he'll see his 10th season at Norwich City. And I believe with a good defence around him, he will do a very good job.
Another contract that came up this week, and it was another one that I think you would have probably thrown a party for. I didn't get an invite for it though. James Maddison,
yes,
has signed a long-term deal until 2021.
What a boy! And you know what excites me about this the most, Jack, is surely. I mean, I'd like to get your opinion on this, but surely that means he's going to be given a bigger role than last season. I mean, guaranteed bench. Surely, if you're given a long-term contract, that's to not just warn off other teams. That's to say, mate, we need you as a part of this.
I'm almost stuck in between on this one, because I don't think Maddison yet is a starting player for us. Not because he's not good enough.
Pritchard and Wes.
Just because he's got better players ahead of him. So for me, he
healthy competition though.
Yeah, it is healthy competition, but it's certainly healthy competition, and he's definitely good enough to get on the bench. And if he stays, then he should get on the bench. But do you want a young, hungry prospect sitting on the bench?
Yes.
Why? What?
Same thing with Jacob Murphy. Same thing with Josh Murphy.
But Jacob and
they
Josh,
make impact.
Jacob and Josh both went out on loan twice, and they ripped it up, and that was their development years.
But Maddison's been out on loan.
Yeah, but for one season. And Jacob and Josh done it for two.
We need Maddison as a plan B. The problem with last season, Jack, we had no plan B under Alex Neil. It was his way or the highway. There was no flexibility, and I feel like if you've got a Wezon and Pritchard, maybe them both playing together, by the way, if they're both playing together, one of them's got to come off because they tire out, because they work hard. And Maddison's a plan B. He brings something different. he puts the game on a knife edge.
It's not just Pritchard and Houlihan though. Is you've also got two Murphys, Yannick Wildschut, Steven Naismith. At the moment, they are all more senior players.
Yeah, Maddison should be over Naismith, so there's no argument there.
Yeah, okay, so you've still got both Murphys.
Yeah,
and
here on the wings, and Maddison's on the wing.
I fully agree with you. I think Maddison is a top draw player. My only worry is that will he get the game time he needs? That is my only worry. But on the other hand, if you loan him out, League One's below his level. You don't want to loan him back out to Scotland because I think he's better than that. And then it means you're loaning to a direct rival.
I think, and I agree, and I think that realistically speaking, and I do this every season, so forgive me, Wes lovers, because I do this every season. Surely Wes is going to tire this season.
Yeah, but he's just.
I love him. I know he's got it. I know he's like a fine wine. I know that he'll prove me wrong, but at some stage, in all of our deepest, darkest dreams as Norwich City supporters, Wes has got to stop. And I can't honestly, and I actually think that Norwich managers of the last two anyway were forced to play Wes. Yeah. They were forced to because he was the only creative output. I think he got burnt out.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think you might even see Maddison putting Wes on his toes more. I think you might see Maddison playing as much game time as Wes because you know full well Wes can't play 2 games every week. Maddison will play. I would like to think Maddison will play a Tuesday night or a Saturday. He'll play all of the cup games. I don't think his development is stumped at Norwich City, Jack. I think he needs to stay, and I think he brings something different to the team.
I suppose it also depends in what formation Farke could play, because sometimes he played a 4-1-4-1 at Borussia Dortmund, in which case you could utilise all of them players. My only worry would be them defensively.
Which is very exciting.
That is bold, but who knows? It could work. It could work. Now, going back to the defence, the only position I think is a worry at the moment, I think we need another centre-back, but left-back, we've got one left-back who I think is yet to play a senior game for Norwich.
Toffolo's ready. Toffolo's well and truly ready for senior. That's my first point.
He was second choice left-back at Scunthorpe last season.
It's not the point, Jack. He's ready.
How do you know
my thoughts on this, Jack. 12... In fact, that's a rubbish number. Honestly, all of the seasons that I've supported Norwich, I've always been, experience is best. Let the youth develop. Let them go out on loan. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And every time, the experienced players have not delivered. Norwich City need to use players like Toffolo and Maddison and Jacob and Josh. These are statement players. These are part of the new movement. And I genuinely... Of course, I agree with you. We do need to bring in another left-back. But I think Toffolo's well and truly more than capable of delivering there.
The only reason I bring this up is because Mitchell Dykes, of course, who was on loan with us last season, we didn't take out the option to sign him permanently because I can only assume wages were an issue. He's been left out of the Ajax squad.
So he's off somewhere.
The rumour at the moment is Birmingham. And that isn't just a rumour, that is a strong link from a lot of different sources. So that would be a strange one.
What sources? HP and ketchup?
What's your favourite?
Nando sauce.
Oh, you have Nando sauce with everything.
Nando sauce with everything, honestly.
It's just weird. Really.
No, honestly, it's so good. In anything. Sometimes I dip crisps in Nando sauce.
Yeah, that's been on the matchday experiences.
Yeah, anyway. Mitchell Dykes, I'm very surprised that he...
Can I have a chocolate bar?
Yeah, of course. Which one do you want?
You're having the Lion Bar, aren't you?
I'll let you have the Lion Bar.
Oh, really?
Look, because you're my best mate, there you go. You can have the Lion Bar.
Oh, I haven't had a Lion Bar for... God,
well, there you go. Years. Anyway, we must talk about Norwich City because we got told off the other week. We're not talking about Norwich City.
Fair enough.
Mitchell Dykes, I'm surprised. I'll be very, very surprised if he ends up at Birmingham. I know he's getting the money there, but I do feel like he could have the good, tasty.
I love a Lion Bar.
I do feel like he could be probably a backup in the Prem to a side that's wanting to survive. Perhaps a Swansea, perhaps a Palace. I think he could be a
first choice in the Prem.
Yeah, exactly. So I would be surprised if he moves to Birmingham, and I won't be happy about it. And I will give him some stick if he comes to Carrow Road, because to choose Birmingham over Norwich...
Yeah, but if they're offering him double the wages that we would,
mate, what is... Yeah, but... the whole wages thing... Like, I get it. Of course money talks, of course, I get that. But Birmingham over Norwich, I just don't get that. I don't get it. Everything points to Norwich, apart from wages.
I was thinking earlier...
What does he need? He's got a nice car. He's got a nice gaff. He's got a pretty missus, probably. What more do you need in life? Does he really need a big bucks contract with Harry Redknapp? Do you really need Harry Redknapp in your life?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I was thinking, we haven't signed a player for 2 weeks.
That is shocking.
Is it because we're waiting for Dorrans, Howson?
Yes.
To leave?
We've got to have some outs now, haven't we? There's been too many ins in a way so far. It's been surprising how many ins there's been. I think Dorrans is going to go, and I think, to be honest with you, as much as I enjoyed shouting "Go on, Graham" at him with you,
we had some good memories with Graham.
Well, we just shouted "Go on, Graham." That was it.
He winked at us.
He did wink at us, didn't he, on the sideline? That was our highlight. Well done, Graham.
That was in the Prem, wasn't it?
Big GD. Yeah, it was in the glory days of Graham Dorrans when we thought he was going to play more games. He's just never really kicked on at Norwich, has he? Let's be honest. He's a useful player. Yes, he'd be a good addition to the squad. But yeah, look, this is it, guys. The wages are talking now. Things are starting to shift, and that's exactly why I'd still want to get rid of Steven Naismith. I know he's saying all the right things. I know he wants to stay. I know he'd do an all right job.
Anywhere,
but
mate. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying, players like that should be looked at to offload, because can we really afford them?
Well, we can't offload.
Graham Dorrans is an expensive luxury, and yeah, you're right, we can't, because who on earth, in their right mind, no offence, Stevie, would pay your bucks?
Well, I'm sure Norwich want to get rid of him.
You know what? I say this, and I'm going to contradict myself.
You're
personally.
not.
I am.
You're not going to praise Steven Naismith.
I'm not going to praise him.
Oh, I was going to say.
Oh, I might do actually.
No.
He did score a hat trick against. He did score a hat trick against Chelsea for Everton.
Yeah.
To be fair,
scored his debut for us.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he scored his debut for us. Look, last season there was a stint of games where I was proved wrong. And you even had it on your matchday experience, Jack. Are you feeling all right, Chris? Yes, I was feeling all right. And yes, it's okay to change my mind. Naismith had a good run of games where he was useful, where he bit, where he pulled people's bollocks and things like that, which was very entertaining.
It's a trait that every footballer should have.
I don't know. I don't feel like he's clicked with Norwich City. I don't. Maybe under Farker he will click. But yeah.
So if we load Howson, sorry, I got a mouthful here.
That's absolutely fine. You can continue talking.
Howson, I'll go like this. Howson, Dorrans, we offload them.
Yep.
Would you then?
Sorry, Howson. I still want to keep Howson.
We're not keeping him.
Why?
I don't think we are anyway.
Why?
I just don't think we're going to keep him.
But are you saying you want to keep him or not?
I'm not sure.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Have you finally woken up to realise that he's been our most consistent player in the last 3 seasons?
Chris, you're the one who's just been arguing that you want youth over experience. We've got
we
Ben
haven't got
Godfrey.
any youth.
We've got Louis Thompson. They're two...
Point taken.
Valid.
Point taken. If Thompson comes through, then great. But I would like to see Howson and Thompson competing for that position. Howson can't be on that much wages, surely.
No,
yes,
he'll
be on the highest earners.
No, Howson, I do love Jonny Howson. He's a good player. But all I'm saying is if when we do eventually load off some players, maybe not Howson and Dorrans, but there's going to be outs, would you then chuck 40k a week at Mitchell Dogs? Because you don't have a senior left back.
Well, this is what I said. I would have got rid of Timmy Close to try to fund.
But then
Mitchell
we need
Dykes.
another centre back. So
well, yeah, but centre backs are probably much easier to come by than good quality right and left backs.
Do we need another left back?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on.
By the way, Louis Thompson,
hell of a player.
Oh, I really hope he comes through.
Yeah, I really hope his injury didn't set him back too much because.
Was it like a career injury?
No, but I don't know exactly what happened. I think he ripped
something
in his
jeans.
leg, and then I think he got some kind of nasty infection or something. I don't really want to go into detail, but I think it was a pretty serious one.
It's just got so... we say it all the time.
He's a hustler.
That pre-season where we watched him, I know you can't judge games on pre-season, but he just looked in control, muscly, strong. He was a buffer.
You're right, you can't judge on pre-season. He'd done it in the season. Leeds away,
True.
Leeds at home.
True. One of the only players that turned up.
Two of the best performances I've seen from an individual this season.
Yeah,
top draw. And the same with Ben Godfrey. He's when we first brought him in, I didn't get it. He's got it as well. Anyway, let's move on. Pre-season, when this is going up,
yep,
it starts in just one day.
Yep.
Are you excited?
I am. I am. I actually kind of quite like pre-season.
Yeah, it's got a vibe to it,
I think it's a bundle of laughs. It is, isn't it? Because I mean, it's kind of like we might end up playing some random Italian team that isn't even a team.
We don't have Galston this year.
I'm disappointed. With that. We do love a bit of
yeah,
Galston.
Disappointed.
In my opinion, though, the pre-season schedule looks better than the previous season. I'm pleased that we're playing
more
low.
competitive.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm pleased that we're going back to Lowestoft after it got rained off.
Yeah, fair play as well, because Lowestoft lost like 25 grand.
Exactly. So I'm really, really happy. Because that was a miserable trip. Do you remember that?
That was a shocker.
Oh my god! But no, yeah. So I think, I'm excited for pre-season. I think that we've got some new players to get excited about, which is always fun. And yeah, like, why would you not look forward to pre-season? It's come around so quick, hasn't it?
It has. It literally feels like the season's just finished.
To be honest with you, I feel like we've not stopped.
No, we haven't. The football season doesn't stop now.
We've not stopped.
You finish the season, you're already talking about what players you want to sign before the season finishes.
True.
You might have a week off, and then it's rumours, and then it's the pre-season is...
We need to start tapping into our sources, Jack, to find out who's coming in. We probably should, really, shouldn't we?
What sources? Nando's? This is a disappointing one. Cardiff away.
Yep. Friday
night. 550 mile round. EFL. Do they know what they're doing?
No comment. They're watching this video, Jack.
Probably are.
They're watching this video.
Might not be able to film it.
You might not be able to. Sorry, Jack. Podcasts are not allowed to be filmed.
This is EFL property
in the TalkNorwichCity studio. Thank you.
Were you going to go to Cardiff? You weren't going to go to Cardiff, are you?
No.
So you don't have an opinion on
I mean,
this?
to be honest, I'll be completely transparent. You know, I have a 9 till 5 job. I work really, really hard. And don't get me wrong, I love it when fans take days off to go. And occasionally, I'll do a big random trip. But
you slacked on away games last season.
I'm a fair weather away fan. And actually, you know what, Jack? There's no way they deserved my attention away last season.
Yeah, that is fair.
No, they didn't. And that's why I slacked on away games last season. I tend to go to probably 6 or 7 because it's expensive too. Yeah. It is expensive too. I don't think the club in last season, the season before, have given enough back. I would like to see them say, look, coach travel's free for probably 4 or 5 games. I know that's expensive, but that's the kind of thing that gets fans on board. And I mean, I'll be honest, that's why I didn't go to away games as much.
Cost.
But next season, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
At Reading.
Yeah. Fulham, you going to do that?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, but it's the first game.
Actually, I can't. I'm in America.
Oh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
My only worry
New York Canaries, see you there.
Oh, yeah. They're a good bunch, they are. Top.
Are they?
Yeah. Have you
gonna have a bear.
My only worry...
A very nice bear.
The hype going into the season is going to be huge, and then we're just going to get stuffed.
Why? Stop that.
But I think Fulham are pretty favourites to win the league this season.
Farker's a very Fulham-esque manager, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that might be quite an interesting...
You can just tell him that he's going to be rowing down the Thames befon the game.
Yeah, warming up.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to roll over at Fulham. I don't. To be honest with you, I mean, I said this to Craig, who I went to Fulham with on my last ever time. Was it last season? When did we get absolutely...
No, it wasn't last season.
No, Premier League last time. Anyway, I said I'd never go again, and I really do mean that. I'm never, ever going to Fulham.
I suppose playing Fulham on the first game...
I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw right now.
It's probably the ideal time to play them, because no one's really in a rhythm, no one really knows what to expect.
Because they would break our run. They really would. What is it with Fulham?
It's a love of yours. It's a
oh,
good away
stop
game.
that. Oh, my God. Everyone is like, oh, Fulham. Oh, I do love Fulham. Oh, Fulham. Oh, it's by the river, Fulham. Oh, it's lovely. It's got a park outside in Fulham.
I used to love getting the Fulham emblem in my sticker book. There was just something beautiful about that shiny sticker. It was really, really nice.
Are you a closet Fulham fan?
I'm not. But
I do appreciate...
The
Fulham badge was shiny and nice.
It was good.
Jack,
that's
good. Questionable.
Yeah, it was good. And I think that was when Damien Duff played for them as well.
To be fair, Damien Duff was a boss.
He was a hell of a player.
He was a boss. Anyway, enough about Fulham.
Right then, everyone's favourite segment of the week. It is Hype of the Week. The thing we are excited about for the week.
Hype.
Excited about anything?
Maddison.
Just Maddison.
That's it. Next question.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything else?
the Maddison video.
What was the Maddison video? Oh, what, the official club one?
Yeah.
What was good about that?
On the foam roller.
Oh, yeah. He loves a foam roller, doesn't he?
Honestly, he's just a boss. He just wants it so much. He's so hungry, he's so up for it.
How do you know that?
How do you know it? You can see it. Don't you see it in people? When they've got that oomph, they've got the fight, they've got the fire. Can you not read people? Can't you just... You know what? I read it in people all the time. I'm going to go a bit deep here. When I look at someone, I can instantly realise whether they want it or whether they're dragging through life like a cold bag of shit. And I can tell you right now, James Maddison has got the fire.
Could you just tell how he's phone?
He's going to be a special player. Honestly, he's going to be a special player.
Yeah.
Seriously, I know I've got my Maddison glasses on, but he is. You saw what he brought last season in his cameo appearances where he didn't get enough opportunity. The fact that he's been given a contract really, oh God, it's going to be good.
I'm getting a bit excited there.
Very.
I'm trying to think what I'm excited about this week. It's been a good week.
It's been slightly quiet. So I know we've had obviously, Russ and Maddison have signed contracts.
The last couple of weeks have been quiet, haven't they?
That's been good.
I think, you know what I am excited about?
Go on.
Is it seems that fans are just getting behind everything.
Yes.
Even if that means being fickle, I like that. I like that movement. I don't mind people when they're fickle, when they're going in the right direction. We're all fickle. Football fans are fickle.
Oh, but being fickle as in, oh yeah, no,
so
I've
we were
always loved
slagging
Russ.
Russell. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah,
There's that's positivity.
that's the better side of fickle.
I think it's. I really don't hope it just backfires on us. But I just love that anything we do, except for the Leo Vegas deal, everyone's like, I love it. I love it.
I'm not talking about the Leo Vegas deal.
We're not going to talk about that because everyone has our opinion.
We might offend people.
But no, I'm just excited about this movement. I feel good.
Won 20 quid at the weekend.
You did, didn't you?
It's the Leo Vegas effect.
Moan of the week.
Moan of the week. Do I have a moan of the week? Yeah, I do actually. The moan of the week is, of course, when the news about Russ and his new contract came out, I knew there'd be some stick but to be honest with you, I just think that, don't get me wrong, I do understand the points about Russ not being 10 out of 10 anymore, because he has had his best years, but he's a club captain, he cares, he loves the fans, he loves the club, he probably wants to end up like being here afterwards.
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of like, I think it's disrespectful. It's harsh. The stuff that's being said is harsh.
Can you not see where then people are coming from, though?
Yeah, as I've said, Jack. I can see where they're coming from. I just think it's too harsh.
Yeah, okay.
I think there's a way of saying it. I think, like we've said, he's not 10 out of 10 anymore. But he's not shit, is he? There's no way he's that.
I've just thought of my hype of the week.
Go on.
That Ipswich player that signed for them and was just like this.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
It was gold.
That was good. Norwich City goal. Oh, so a discussion point.
What?
Addy Amy.
Oh, yeah.
Addy Amy.
That happened, didn't it?
You naughty boy.
That did happen. And why were Ipswich fans suddenly acting like he was, like, Messi? This is a man who was released by Cardiff, got relegated with Rotherham, had failed loan spells at Oldham and Brentford.
Tin pot.
Was released by Norwich.
Tin pot.
Mate, and did you see the video that they released it with? It was like it wasn't the right frame rate ratio. It was like it was made on Movie Maker.
Movie Maker?
Like,
honestly, it was. Honestly, I think my granddad could have done a good job.
Whoever is managing their socials, get them sacked. Get them sacked.
Definitely, it's tin pot marketing, tin pot video. Just everything about that was tin pot.
I don't really care that.
No, you know what? You know what? I know. Right, Addy Amy.
Yeah.
When he was now, perhaps.
Yeah.
Only because he's at Ipswich. he did have a spark in him when he was at City. I did think he could have been something.
Yeah, he could have been.
He got released, and I think it was justified. I think we probably, if he'd signed for us, he wouldn't have played football. I think it says a lot that Ipswich is now newly crowned best player. Well done, star on the shirt. Wouldn't even get into the Norwich first team. I don't even think he'd get on the bench.
No, he wouldn't. He would be our fifth choice central midfielder.
That says a lot. He would. Yeah. No, and honestly, I think that's us being honest, right? Are we being honest?
Yeah, we are. No, we are.
I'm being honest here. I really don't. Look, I like
But
Daddy
at the
Amy.
same time, he is a good signing for Ipswich.
Yeah, he's a brilliant signing for
On a free
Ipswich.
as
Well done. Well, of course he's on free. They can't afford anything, can they? Maybe 2 more people will actually turn up next season.
They might scrape.
Honestly, though, that video.
It was terrible.
That's honestly the video.
It was genuinely...
You know what made me laugh the most about the video? It wasn't the kit change, because obviously that was obvious. It's the Barnet. Did you see the Barnet? Did you see the hair change?
Yeah. It was... The video was... If you haven't checked out, go and check it out. I think I retweeted it.
Give them a view.
My moan of the week.
Yeah, go on.
What was your moan of the week? Oh, people have been harsh to Russ. My moan of the week. I just want to make another signing.
Jack, you cannot moan about that. You're just so used to it, aren't you?
Yeah, I just want to...
You're hooked on
to
it.
hype. It is like a drug, signings. You want more, and you want more, and you want the high again.
Yeah, well, my dose of that was Maddison signing this week. That was my dose.
No, it's a little half filler. You want that full kick.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I want a new signing.
You want a new signing, okay.
And I want it to be someone I've never heard of, because they're even more exciting.
Kit.
Oh yeah, the kit was released.
The kit.
No, we've talked about the kit, haven't we?
Well, let's talk about the kit again.
Have we talked about the kit?
You know what I loved? Nelson Oliveira in the kit.
Oh no, we haven't talked about the kit. We've missed off 2 of the biggest talk points this week.
Jack, look, this is why I bring this to the table.
Yeah, this is why you're
you
here.
You need to do your prep, man.
Do you like the kit?
Love the kit. Love the kit. And I'm saying it because I mean it. I think the sponsor actually really works well. No, it does.
Does it?
It's a million times better than the box. The box.
Yeah, that was just a complete...
I think it works well. It's actually slightly smaller than a normal sponsor as well, which is quite nice. And I love that 70s sleeve there with the logos. I think it's great. I think it's really stylish.
I really like the kit. I just don't get as excited about kit releases anymore.
Okay.
Is it because we're getting...
I think
older.
No,
I used to wake up and I was like, "It's kit release now."
Yeah, no, oh yeah, I think you do. I think you do as a kid.
I'm like, it's going to be yellow and green. And
recently, I lost that, but this season, because of the fact that it is so nice, I did actually quite enjoy it. I think last season's was probably one of the worst. It was so boring, so bland.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the away kit now.
Are you?
No, not really. My moan of the week.
Actually, I am. Actually, you know what? I am excited to see.
And the third kit. I hope we pull something out the back.
I hope Malumbu comes back just for the third kit release.
That was a. Didn't we release that on the night of Hitchin Town away at Hitchin or something like that? Wasn't it? I'm sure we did.
Oh, it was such a classic picture, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everything that could have gone wrong with that went wrong with that.
I'm trying to think of some. Yeah, my moan. I just want to sign someone. It's not a serious moan. I've got nothing to moan about.
I don't think it needs to be a serious moan.
No, it's not a serious moan, but I do miss that feeling of going on Twitter and being like, we've just signed Mario Vrancic, who I've never heard of until now, and now I'm going to act like he's the world's best thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, questions. Let's log on. I tweeted out and Snapchatted it. Questions for this week.
Has anyone actually responded this week?
Yeah, we've got quite a few.
Record?
No, not
How
record.
good would it be if we got the record over the guest? That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Good. Lewis Plummer, thoughts on Jonny Howson potentially going to a promotion rival in Middlesbrough?
To be fair, no, I would be genuinely really gutted.
Yeah, I'd be upset if he went. I really want him to go to Burnley because they will get the most money that way. He's not in our league, and I think he'll do well there.
Correct.
If he goes to Middlesbrough,
it's good for all parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
leave it at that. Burnley.
I wouldn't be too.
It's Burnley or nothing.
Yeah, if he doesn't go to Burnley, I'd rather we just keep him because I don't want him going to a promotion rival.
Correct.
Lewis Coleman, which of the relegated and promoted teams to the Championship will do best? So the teams that came down were Middlesbrough. Who else? Sunderland. Middlesbrough, Sunderland, and Hull. And the teams that came up were Millwall, Sheffield United.
Hull is a hellhole.
Bolton.
Have you been to Hull?
No, I haven't never been to Hull. No.
Hull is a hellhole.
Is it?
How the hell
you
it
have
got
now
City of
offended
Culture?
every single city on this podcast.
No, I have not.
You pretty much have.
Look,
Birmingham, Leeds, Hull.
I said I respect Leeds as a club.
Not
Birmingham's a big city, big whoopee-doo. Still not as nice as Norwich.
Who do you think will do best? So Bolton, Sheffield United, or Millwall? Out of them three.
Actually, you know what? I hope Millwall are going
to do well.
I love a bit of Millwall.
Yeah,
I think they're funny. I think they're obviously they're. I mean, you know what? I actually know a lot of really nice Millwall fans.
I know a lot.
And I think they've been, when someone's gone down to League One, like we went down to League One, when you know that they've felt that pain, and they felt it longer than us, by the way. Not saying they don't deserve it. I would quite like it if Millwall did well.
They've made some good signings as well, actually. I haven't seen Bolton and Sheffield. Teams coming down. I don't think Sunderland are going to do that great. I think they've got a lot of work to do.
By the way, Sunderland could really... But if Sunderland don't start well, they could really crumble.
It feels like another Villa in the making.
Yeah.
And the difference is Sunderland haven't made the signings that Villa did.
Yeah, very true. And they've not really got that much money either, have they?
I don't know.
As much.
No. I think Middlesbrough will do all right.
All right. They'll be in and around the playoffs potentially.
To be honest,
potentially.
I don't.
They've got Bamford going forwards. Solid.
Yeah, I don't think I watched a Premier League game last season.
Why would you?
Yeah, so I don't really know. I think Millwall will probably do best. I'm really looking forward to go to Sheffield United.
Yeah,
I think
me too.
Sheffield's a really nice place, and I think the best team relegated will probably be Middlesbrough. Jonathan Parker, if you suddenly become a multi-millionaire,
I like Jonathan. Jonathan's a good boy.
And bought Norwich City Football Club, what would be the first thing you'd do?
Oh, what? By the way, well done. What best question we've had?
Is this going to win?
That's free. No. I don't even want to hear the other questions because that's free. Well, we will hear them, but that is the question of the week.
Right,
well
Jonathan
done,
Parker. Well done. You've just won yourself a free treat. Question
of the week. Well done. What would I do? What was it? If I was a millionaire,
so you basically just bought the club.
God, what a question! What a question! I would first of all introduce safe standing, 1,000,000%.
Okay.
I would let fans bring flares into the ground within the safe standing areas.
Okay. Like they have in
where the grannies can't cough and the people with asthma can't moan.
No asthmatics.
Sorry.
I've got asthma.
Yeah, but you love it.
Yeah, I love a flare.
Even though you've got asthma. It says it all.
I'd be willing to have an asthma attack for a good smoke bomb. As long as I've got my inhaler.
Do you remember Palace with the yellow smoke bombs?
Yeah.
So good.
Felt it on my lungs. But it was cool.
But it was great. Yeah, but you got some great pictures and great videos.
Might have shortened my life by 5 years, but the memories.
Anyway, back to the question. We'll definitely safe standing. Maybe the flares. Definitely flags. Loads and loads
Bringing
of
them back
flags.
next season, by the way.
Is that official
now?
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Shout
out to Barclay and Norwich. Yeah,
that is an official thing now. Brilliant. Absolutely bloody brilliant. Well done, Webber. Well done, everyone, at Norwich City for that, because...
And Barclay and Norwich.
Yeah, well done. It's those little things that make all of us fans feel good, and it becomes an event rather than a chore.
Yeah.
Me and you both admitted it last season that it became a chore going to a game. But anyway, back to the question. You go. I've had a few. You go.
The pie supply is changing.
To who?
A local company. I don't know any local pie suppliers.
All local sponsors apart from the main sponsor.
God, they make a good pie in there. I'm buying Martha Butchers as well as the club.
Just bring in the butchers. You just get the butchers to supply everything.
Different pie supplier. I'm banning Bovril.
You're banning Bovril?
Bovril's gone.
But actually that'd be quite nice because it would probably get rid of the old City stand boys.
Hang on, I think you had a Bovril last year, didn't you?
No, I did not have a
Bovril
Bovril
last year.
I did not have a Bovril. I have a cup of coffee. I have a good cup of coffee.
Bovril's like a drink. Why would you drink gravy? Don't get it.
It's all right.
Final thing. There's going to be a...
Come on, this is boring.
So,
we need an answer. We need a really good answer. Come on.
The Norwich Regency stand is becoming the Grant Holt stand.
Okay. I could agree with that.
I'm building a 40-foot statue of Ivo Pinto outside the club shop, made of solid gold.
You know what? I would have... Actually, I'll tell you what, multi-millionaire. So what I'm doing is, I'm demolishing the City stand.
Right.
I'm building a Gerald stand equivalent on the City stand side.
Okay.
I'm building a Norwich City museum within that, with the trophies. There's not many, but I'd space them out effectively.
Space the 1 hour.
I'd have, like, the road, it would be going under.
Oh, so you're
the
changing...
stadium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm really going for it.
Are you having to buy the Norwich City Council as well?
Yeah, it's all backwards. The government, you could see by the pedestrianisation, John Lewis, it's all backward anyway. So, sorry, John Lewis, you're not sponsoring this channel. No, it's all backwards anyway, so we'll just pay off the council. We'll get the road to run under the City stand. Genuine, seriously, we're going to have to do that anyway.
I'm-
T-Rex, don't laugh at me, because
I'm
that's
ju-
going to happen if we do it.
I'm going to duel the Acle straight as well if we're going on to roads.
Hang on.
The
This is
Acle
Norwich
straight needs to be
City.
duelled.
But this is Norwich
We can
City.
get more people in if we duel the Acle straight. We've got to think about this.
I would make some really ridiculously good offers on season tickets for young supporters.
You know what I'm doing?
Because too many people are ending up supporting Chelsea and Manchester United and Arsenal and Liverpool, and it pulls that out of me.
Yeah.
I would. You know what? Mike Manson, who will be on the channel next season a lot, brought this up to me. Have you noticed in the Barclays stand in the NMP,
Right.
in the upper tiers,
Yeah.
there's those dodgy windows where the pigeons sit.
Oh yeah, they are dodgy, them things.
They've not been cleaned in an eternity. So first of all, I'd consider cleaning them. But actually, you know what I probably would do? I'd just change it to have maybe legends on the side or something like that. So something printed there. I would probably paint the stands yellow or something like that. Bring out some colour, make it a bit more vibrant. I'd have a DJ that comes out at half time with some Ibiza tunes.
You know what I'm doing as well? I'm putting on the end of every row, I'm going to put a dartboard there with Jez Moxie's face on. And if we get angry at any point,
Okay.
I think it's a slight health and safety hazard, but we
pin
won't.
the tail on Moxie.
So you could just launch stuff at Moxie.
That could be a serious health and safety
Yeah, it
issue.
could be, but
Mr. Caro would not be happy.
We'll pay off the health and safety laws
Okay.
as well. Jake Mann, thanks Jake for the question. He said, "What pre-season games are you going to, if any?"
Cambridge?
I'm working.
Right, we're not going to any then.
You could.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm
I'm doing
doing-
lonely without you.
Nah. What do we do? Did you do any last year? Oh, we done lower stuff and it was postponed.
Yeah.
Did you do any others?
No.
I'm thinking of doing Stevenage away on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah, I can.
You can do that.
Germany, second game, that's all booked in.
I love the fact you're going to Germany. Well done. Well done.
So that's going to be good.
So we were one of 5 people.
I can't do Lowestoft. I can't do Cambridge. I can't do Charlton, which I'm a bit disappointed about.
The Valley.
I think I might try and do Sutton United.
Michael Nelson against Charlton.
Yeah. What's a header? So I'm probably going to do 3 or 4, maybe.
There you go.
I'm a bit
You
disappointed.
can all wave at Jack now.
The Galston aren't in. Alexandra Piper saying, if Russell Martin was an animal, what animal would he be?
I don't know. I have no idea. What a weird question. Who's this?
Alexandra Piper. Let's scroll up.
Well done.
I think
What a question. You've left us speechless.
he's going to be a guinea pig. Because he's kind of like fluffy.
Because he
and-
dies easy.
No, he hasn't. No.
Well, they all die, don't they? They die within a couple of weeks.
No.
Have you seen that? By the way, have you seen that video online? That hamster just rolling over. My hamster's broken. My guinea pig's broken.
No.
Have you seen it? Someone will see that in the comments
You
again.
always pull up a
look,
video.
Look, they all back me up. These
What
guys
was that
back me
video the
up.
other week of that dog or something, wasn't it? And everyone was like, "It's this video."
Yeah, see. Like,
Oh, by the way,
whoever's seen the hamster rolling over that's broken, let me know.
shout out to the people that have been going to Slaters and quoting heavy.
Oh,
Because a lot of people have done it.
shout out to the guy that saw us on the night out at the weekend. Went up to us, didn't say anything, didn't go, "You're right, Jack. You're right, Chris." Just went, #heavy cloth. #heavy cloth.
In the middle of the dance
and then
floor.
just continue to just rock some moves.
What
Fair
a boy.
play. Love that.
What animal would he be?
I don't know.
He'd be a nice one.
I'm so sorry, but yeah, he'd just be a very nice
dolphin?
Maybe like a cat. You know, it can be harsh when it wants to be, but other times it's a weird question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cal Smith, who do you think is the most exciting young talent at Norwich at the moment?
I'm not even answering the question because you know the answer. Actually, you know
No,
what?
like a proper youth player.
Really youthy. As youthy as youth gets.
Like youth.
Can I say Michi?
Yeah, of course you can.
Michi.
Mitch Jefferty.
The big man.
Mine's still Glenn Middleton. I think that boy's got a future.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's really highly rated. A lot. The more I hear about him from former players, the more. Honestly, all of the good stuff.
Have
I'm
you actually
hearing,
ever seen him live?
No,
Mate, he's a hell of a player.
but everyone's telling me, "Oh yeah, you know, he's this, he's that, he's looking really promising." But when it comes from a former Norwich player, that gives it more.
I think it's because we haven't seen a winger like that since Huckabee. and I think that makes it even more exciting.
Well, it could have and should have been Redmond, but he didn't have the final product.
Andrew Parnell saying, with Liam Gallagher's resurgence, are we going to see the orange Parker anytime soon? Now, unfortunately...
Yeah, are you going to go for a bold coat? You love a bold coat.
The orange Parker has been put into retirement.
Question, can we get TNC coats on expenses for next season?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Like Arsenal Fan TV.
No, that's a bit timber, I think.
You just called Arsenal Fan TV timber?
No, the jackets, I think. I'm not. We could do if you wanted to. Yeah, I'm going to get a new jacket. I'm going to treat myself.
Okay. What are you going for?
It's bold colour. Might go bright green, just to keep it in with the Norwich City.
Okay, fine, yeah.
Needs to have deep pockets, because I need to get my camera in there.
Yeah.
And it just needs to be warm and light. The last Norwich jacket I had was
This is such perfect. A dry conversation.
It was perfect.
I need deep pockets in my coat next season.
Peter Hunter, what would it take for your love of Ivo Pinto to vanish?
Sign for Ipswich.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing. The love for Pinto will never die.
That sounds like a poem.
The love for Pinto will never die. It won't. Honestly, I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but it's just because he says all the right things doesn't mean he's a good player. No, agreed. But what it does do is it makes you feel good about everything that they're doing. All players should be putting themselves out and about there like Pinto. I tell you what, whoever he's got doing his graphic design as well.
Yeah, he's got a nice little team.
He's got a quality designer, isn't he?
David Metcalf, shout out David. Top 6 prediction list for this season. It's tough, isn't it?
Well, the only one that matters is us, and I think we will... you know what? I think we're going to come second. I think we're going to go up.
My top 6, in no particular order, would be Fulham, us...
hang on.
Fulham, Fulham's got to be in your top 6, surely. Fulham, us, Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough.
I think they'll do it.
They got nothing going forwards. You've got Bamford. You're backing Bamford.
Who's going to be the surprise package of the season?
You're backing Bamford.
I don't know. I don't even know who's in our league, to be honest.
You're backing Bamford.
I don't know, Chris, okay? I was put under pressure. Have we got any other... Oh, let's go to... Have we got any other...
Wolves. Will Wolves come to life?
Oh, yeah, Wolves.
They've signed an absolute baller today, haven't they?
Have they actually signed...
Or yesterday when this comes
Porter.
out.
Yeah, they're doing bits, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's see if we've got...
How many Snapchats have you got? Blimey,
There's quite
O'Reilly.
The Snapchat squad are...
Mr. Popular here.
Are on it.
You've got essays as well.
Yeah.
Any ones you can read out, or are they all naughty?
No.
Sliding in DMs?
They're all about Toffolo.
Really? Okay, good.
This is an interesting
It's all
one. If you could have
Toffolo's mates,
any,
isn't it?
this is from John Parker. If you could have any previous Norwich player on the podcast, who would it be?
Dion Dublin.
Yeah, you love Dion, don't you?
Why wouldn't you want Dion Dublin on?
Yeah. That's
Funny, cracking player, cracking banter, smiles a lot.
Yeah.
End of. Why wouldn't you want Dion on?
There's a lot.
You would love Grant Holt, wouldn't you? But I think he'd be. Tough.
I've interviewed Holtley before, and yeah, he's top bloke. I'd love to get Ewan on it. I really would.
Actually, you know what would be absolute scenes?
What?
Chris Sutton.
Oh mate, he's on another level.
Because you know what he'd be like? He'd be ruthless.
He'd be presenting.
He'd be presenting it. I think you would be like crying in the corner. He'd be beating me up.
Yeah, Chris Sutton's a madman.
Yeah, he wouldn't agree with my opinions, would he?
No. And even if he did, he'd find a way to disagree with them.
Oh yeah, that's just what he does, isn't it?
Right, that is all of the questions. Loads of people Snapchat questions, so shout out to you on Snapchat, but
Well
they were
done.
pretty much all the same as the Twitter ones. We just got the Twitter first.
Yeah.
Chris, it's been good.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been real.
It's been a bit strange. This is almost like the dawn of something special.
This is the pre-season.
Yeah, but this is the warm-up. Like, honestly, next week... Next week, when are you releasing the podcast next week?
Hopefully Wednesday.
Hopefully Wednesday. It's going to be a little bit later, guys, but hold on tight. Because it's going to be...
It's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Anyway, massive thank you to Free Treats for sponsoring this. Without them, it would be
impossible.
Well, it'd be treatless.
Well, I wouldn't have a Mars bar.
Links to them are in the description. As well as that, if you've gone this far, then you probably want to get yourselves a Wevolution t-shirt. They're nice, aren't they? Do you like them?
Okay, where's mine?
I haven't ordered them yet.
Okay, when you order them, I want one.
Yeah.
Okay.
£10.
Yeah.
Anyway, massive thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below and subscribe because next Wednesday is going to be big. See you later.